Hey guys, welcome back. So if you have followed my last video, you will know that I am now on Slimming World, and I just kind of wanted to have a quick chat and tell you guys how I'm getting on. So far on Slimming World, I've been on Slimming World for 5 weeks and I've lost 6 pounds. I think that's quite good because it's been a while since I've lost weight. I've just kind of been constantly putting it on. So to be able to lose, 1 pound something per week, I'm quite happy with that. It's around a pound a week. Obviously the recommended weight loss is around 1 to 2 pounds per week, so I feel like I'm still on track, even though I'm not just dropping off the pounds. Also, I haven't completely stick to the plan, so I feel like if I just like 100% stick to the plan, I would have definitely lost more weight. But sometimes life gets in the way, you have things to do, and it doesn't always go the way you plan. Like, girl, what can I do? So yeah, but it's my 5th week on Slimming World. I started on the 15th of February. So yeah, I think it's week 5. Yeah, week 5. Yes, I started on the 16th of February and I'm currently on week 5. So week 1 was really good. I really started to plan. I think I was like super excited to be on Slimming World, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna lose weight. There were people coming in that lost, like, one guy came in, he lost like 5 pounds in the week. One other person came in, lost like 6 pounds. I was like, yeah, 6 pounds, that's technically like almost like half a stone, right? Girl, I lost 2 pounds. Now, I wasn't like massively disappointed, but I was thinking to myself, like, considering I ate lots of speed food and things and I followed the plan, I was kind of like, how are these people— oh, my phone's ringing. Hang fire. I was kind of like, how are people losing like 6 pounds and I'm only losing like 2 pounds? You know what I mean? But everyone's journey is different, and you kind of have to accept that when you're on Slimming World, when you're at the gym, whatever you're doing. What works for somebody else doesn't work for other people. And I think also it kind of depends on how much weight you lose. Like, a person who's bigger is gonna drop weight off faster, I think. I'm only trying to lose 2.5 stones, so it's cool. Essentially is what I'm trying to say. But another thing is, week 1 I lost 2 pounds. Week 2 I didn't weigh in because I was in London, and let me not lie, guys, I was eating all kinds. I went to my aunt's house and she cooked Jamaican food, she cooked jerk chicken, she cooked all that stuff that I wouldn't have cooked if I was at home. But girl, I ate it because I was like, I didn't want to go out and buy extra food. I didn't want to cook for myself because, like, I'm always cooking for myself when I'm in like Leicester, and I was a bit like, I'm in London, I kind of just want someone else to do all that work for me. So I kind of ate what they ate. I ate fried chicken. I even when I was like eating, I was just thinking to myself, girl, are you not trying to lose weight? But self-control was just not evident, so I ate all kinds. Week 3 I was kind of like halfway on plan, and when I went back to Slimming World, I weighed in on at the end of week 3, and I'd only put on half a pound, which I thought was brilliant considering how badly I ate. I was thinking, you're gonna go back and those 2 pounds that you lost last week, those 2 pounds are gone. But I only put on 2 pounds, so I still had like a pound and a half. Week 4 I weighed in at— week 4 I lost 4.5 pounds, so then I was down to 6 pounds, so I lost 6 pounds. So then I was down to 12 stones from 12 stones 6. Week 4 actually went really well. I had a lot of veg though. I had a lot of veg that was low in calories: broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, that kind of things. And I think that's what really aided my weight loss. Wow, I can't even talk. That's what aided my weight loss. This week we didn't weigh in because Corona came and literally the country is currently on lockdown. I also went off plan this week because, number one, I had no food in my house, and when I went to my local supermarket it was practically empty because Corona came. So I kind of just ate what was in my house, and what was in my house was not healthy. It was stuff that I kind of had for a long time that I was kind of like, I'm gonna have those as sin one day. So I had a lot of sin. There was one day I counted and I literally had like 55 sins, because I had crisp, like, not just like one pack of crisp. I think I had like 3 packets of crisp, and it was like, girl, it was like, I don't even know how many sins it was per pack, but it was a lot. I had avocado. Avocado. So I had avocado and I just ate a lot of things. So I'm pretty sure I put on at least 3 pounds this week. But next week, I'm gonna be back on plan. I went shopping today and I'm gonna be back on plan. I feel like Slimming World has been a really like up and down journey for me. It's kind of like sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm on plan, it's perfect, everything's going well, and then next week it's just like I'm completely off plan, and I'm just trying my best to like really stick to it. But sometimes it's just hard, guys. It's hard. I don't know if anyone else finds it hard, and I know people are like, yeah, Slimming World is not hard because, you know, you still get to eat whatever you want, but just in a smaller quantity. But it's like, if you're not at home, if you don't cook everything, if you go out one day, if you have to travel, say I have breakfast and I'm traveling somewhere and, you know, I didn't like pack my lunch or something, like, you really have to plan, and the planning is hard because you can't plan your life every day, guys. It's not every day. Let me just sit up because I feel like I'm going off camera. Yeah, so it's not every day that you can completely plan your life. Sometimes things just happen that's just out of your plan and there's nothing you can do about it. And those are the days when Slimming World just literally falls by the wayside. So one other things that I realized since I've been on Slimming World is how much I eat. I know like on Slimming World you can eat whatever you want when you want and whatever, but I never really realized how much I eat. Like, I eat a lot. Like, I snack a lot, I graze a lot. I'll be eating something like I ate breakfast at 8, and then like at like 10, like I'm just hungry, and I'm like, but why are you hungry? You just had like a massive fry up, eggs, beans, sausage, bacon. I don't eat bacon, but egg, beans, sausage, turkey rashers, 2 slices of bread. Sometimes I have tea with milk. And I'm just like, there's no way I should be hungry considering how much I've eaten. But sometimes I'm just hungry. And that just made me really think, like, am I actually hungry or am I only eating because I can eat? The second thing I realized is because with Slimming World, you're allowed to have a certain amount of sins a day. So I'm a massive sugar addict and I have sugar at least 4-5 times a week usually. The other two times that I don't have sugar is because I'm lazy, and sometimes if I'm off uni, I'm just like, if I don't have sugar in the house, I'm not gonna go out and get it. But when I do go out, I will stack up. So I normally have sugar at least 4, 5, sometimes even 6 times a week. Now Slimming World helps me to balance that because I have to have my sugar intakes as sin. So usually I'm just like, okay, I'm allowed to have this much sin, and that's kind of like balanced out. But then I feel like the other 2 days that I normally wouldn't have sugar, I now eat sugar because I'm on Slimming World. So I don't know if it balances out my sugar because I'm not binging, or if it means I'm having more sugar because now I'm having it every day. Does that make sense? So that's something I've been thinking about as well. I'm like, am I actually managing my sugar or am I eating more sugar? I'm not really sure. I feel like because I don't normally take count of my sugar, I normally just eat when I feel like it. So I feel like maybe it does balance out my sugar. The other thing is on Slimming World, what else have I noticed since I've been on Slimming World? The other thing I've noticed since I've been on Slimming World is how much sugar I eat. Like, I always knew I was a sugar addict. Like, if people, you know, I used to make jokes about my friends always used to say to me, like, girl, you eat a lot of sugar, you know, you should cut down your sugar. Let me just put my phone on silent because this thing's just beeping. Okay, excuse that. So my friends always kind of say, like, you know, you have a lot of sugar, you should eat less sugar, and so forth. And I kind of used to joke about it, like, yeah, I eat a lot of sugar. You know, I've been to the dentist a lot because my teeth are just like, because of the amount of sugar I eat. And I've always kind of wanted to stop eating sugar. I've always kind of like been trying to cut down. But since I've been on Slimming World, I'm like, girl, I've realized, like, if I say girl, by the way, that goes for like girls and boys. I genuinely just call people girl because, like, saying boy just don't have the same ring to it. So sometimes you'll be like, girl, like, I'm not just talking. So if there's any guys watching this video, I mean you too, boo boo. So yeah, like, I was just like, I'm eating way too many sugar, and I never really realized how much sugar I ate until I was on Slimming World. And the reason I say that is not because, like, I eat loads of sugar, like, because obviously you have sins, you have a certain amount of sugar you can eat. But what I realized is if I use my sins on something like avocado, I'm good. I use my sins, I have avocado, I have olive oil, maybe I have some kind of sugary cereal. It's not that bad. But if I eat like a chocolate bar, if I eat like sweets, if I eat Skittles, guaranteed 100% that I'm gonna go off plan. And it's because if I have one piece of sugar, I literally just start binging. Like I just start binging and binging and binging and binging and binging. The more sugar, as soon as I have sugar, I need more sugar, more sugar, more sugar, more sugar. So I realize, like, as soon as I eat sugar, like I realize, like, and also when I eat sugar, I get really, really hungry. Like it's just like I literally feel like I've had sugar and now I'm starving. So then I just end up eating loads. So I'm eating loads of sugar, then I'm eating loads of food. I'm just eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. And I don't know, like, so I've been looking up kind of sugar because I never really thought about it before. Let me just keep my hands to myself. Yeah, I never really thought about it before and I never really realized it. But since I've been on Slimming World, it's just been like, yo, girl, like, if I don't have sugar for a day, like, my appetite is fine. I can have like 2-3 meals a day. Or I can have 3 meals with a couple of snacks, and it's not that deep, you know what I mean? I'm not starving when it comes to 8 o'clock in the evening, but when I have sugar, it's just like it gets to 9 o'clock and I'm like, I'm mad hungry. So I've been really like looking and I'm just like, why am I this hungry when I have sugar? And I never really thought about it before because normally I have sugar and I just eat. It's like I'm not watching what I eat. But I think because I've been managing what I eat and I have to log it all down on Slimming World, I've been kind of more conscious. So I recently kind of tested it and I was like, there was a day when I didn't have sugar and I was fine, and there was a day, you know, like I had sugar craving, like I wanted sugar a lot, but you know, I wasn't hungry. I was craving sugar but I wasn't hungry. And then there was another day when I had sugar, and not only was I craving more sugar, but I was so hungry. I felt like there was a bug in my stomach and I was eating so much. I don't know if this happens to anybody else. So I kind of looked up like the effect on sugar on the body, and then I realized about like leptins and gremlins. I think that's what it's called, girl. If I got that wrong, nobody don't correct me because I know I might have got that wrong. But I looked up leptins and all that stuff, and you know, your hunger hormones and stuff, and everyone says that sugar makes you really hungry. So I feel like that works for me. So I'm gonna take a drastic measure this month, and what I'm gonna do, because I'm in quarantine, because I'm in quarantine and I have nothing better to do due to like corona, and I'm not looking to go outside because I really don't want to get it. And I'm praying for all the people that do have corona, the families of anybody who's died from corona. You know, I'm praying for you guys and you're in my thoughts, but I personally do not want to get corona. So I'm not looking to go outside, but since I'm going to be inside for a month anyhow, at least maybe 2 weeks, I've decided that I'm going to quit sugar this month for 21 days, no sugar, while following the Slimming World plan. I feel like this is going to be really hard. But I'm gonna record it and let you guys see how much I struggle, because, you know, just in case anybody else is thinking of quitting sugar while on Slimming World, I highly doubt that, but just in case. So yeah, I'm not gonna try and make this video too long because we've already hit like, yeah, we've hit a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna like sign off now, but I just really wanted to let you guys know how my journey is going. If anybody else is on Slimming World, struggling, falling off and getting on plan, not losing weight, let me know, girl, because I really need to know that I'm not the only person out here struggling. Because when I go to group, those people seem to be like just on it. My group is amazing, the people are amazing, but they seem to just be doing really well, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm doing that well. But I'm still trying to figure out what works, and I feel like, you know, you have to figure out your own body. Not everyone's a sugar addict. Not everyone drinks milk. Not everyone's a salt addict. Some people are vegan, some people are vegetarian, and I feel like based on all those things, the journey is different for everybody. Some people exercise a lot. Some people don't exercise. I don't exercise. I feel like all those things help to contribute towards weight loss. So yeah, I'm not really comparing myself to anybody, but I just feel like it's been a bit of a struggle staying on the plan. So yeah, let me know if anybody else is having that issue and I will log in and let you guys know how I'm getting on, if anything changed and so forth. So yeah, I'll catch you guys soon.